So we decided to hit reset and build the kind of social network everyone deserves. Introducing OMNI. OMNI means all, literally. All the power, all the control, and all the cool. Finally at your fingertips. We've combined the best features of all the hottest apps into one platform so you can connect over shared interests. Create the coolest videos in full screen with special effects and the newest filters. Control what you see, share, or like in your newsfeed. Connect with loved ones over audio and video calls. Share disappearing messages via the secret chat feature. You can even shop for the latest merchandise and the coolest gear. Unlike other social apps that only focus on the bottom line, we believe in rewarding our users, the people who give OMNI its true value, with real currency. Using blockchain technology, company profits are tokenized into OMNI coins. Earn coins for app actions, collect OMNI coins and redeem for real cash, or use them to buy your favorite gear from your favorite brand stores right from the app. Message, stream, share, shop, interact, and connect with quality content and its coolest creators, and earn profits along the way, all without leaving the app. This is what it means to be truly social. This is OMNI.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome to this, your Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom show. It's Wednesday night, March 3, 2021. How are my hustlers in the house? As you come in, please make yourself comfortable. Make sure you find a place that is of your likes around your house. Make sure that you know how you're gonna spend the next hour with me, because we got a ton to go over tonight, Wednesday night. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. We're gonna have crypto macro analysis tonight. We're gonna have in the house news. We're gonna have all about our IDO incubation process. We're also gonna be talking big traffic updates for the people in the house. The OMNI app, where is the value, hustlers of the week, giveaways, and much more. But if you like this content, please do me a favor and make sure that you hit that like button, you smash that subscribe button, and the bell notifications as well, because that's how you tell the YouTube algorithm that you want them to show this show, your Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom show, to other crypto enthusiasts. How are my hustlers in the house? I see Aaron Parker, my man. How are you doing? Sophia, Kevin, Ryan, my man. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Duniel, Henry, always my hustlers. Felix, Gus, what's cooking, Gus? How are you doing? How are you feeling, team, my man? You're raking big money, my man. I see you making some big gains, brother. So glad to have you here. I am Success Pro. What's up, man? Like every Wednesday night, showing up. Thank you for your support. I don't know if I'm saying that, Mitchell. I'm gonna call you Mitchell. How are you doing, Mitchell? Ricky, Danny, Carlito, my man. How are you doing? How is everybody feeling? We are going to have an amazing show tonight. So please make sure you stay until the end, because we're gonna have a massive giveaway, I must say, because since we couldn't do a show last week, we had some issues. But guess what? Looks like my internet is working. I called the guy in. And I was able to hopefully fix the internet issues that we were having for the past few weeks. Hopefully this will be a live show that will come out to you without issues, without lags. How is my people in YouTube? How are my people in Facebook? Please report real quick, report in the chat box. Let me know, how am I coming across so far? Am I lagging? Are you having any audio issues? My OBS is telling me that we're doing quite good. Yo, Elvis, my man, the true OG. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you grab your beverage of choice. As always, I'm drinking black coffee, no sugar, no milk, like God intended. The Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom coffee, that is the gas that keeps your boy moving. We're gonna get through so much tonight, so I wanna make sure that I get right into the meats and potatoes here. I wanna show you what's cooking because we gotta head into our crypto macro analysis. Has been a lot happening in the space. So we're gonna start with Bitcoin. Who's ready to see Bitcoin? Hydrate, says Danny. Yes, of course. Who's drinking piña coladas? Who's sipping on whiskey tonight? All right. Hello, Tao. How are you doing? So far, so good. All good, says Sophia. Samuel says everybody, it's on the house. So let's look at our charts, and in your view, you should have your Bitcoin chart. As always, we are allowing the charts to paint a picture to us that will let us know where are we going. As always, I am looking at the daily chart because I look at things on a day-by-day basis, guys. You know, I cannot be here every hour of the day analyzing every single move of Bitcoin because you will drive yourself crazy, especially if you are a hodler. If you are a day trader, then yes, you might want to be on the 1 hour chart. But when you buy low and you are spot buying and you're hodling for the long term, looking at where this bull cycle will actually take us, it's important that you allow the chart to paint the right picture to you. And that's why we're using a combination of Elliott waves and Fibonacci trend extensions to see how this current bull cycle move, or how this current 5-wave impulsive move is actually playing out. Our target is sitting right here, close to $200,000, I must say. But if I zoom in and we see the current move that Bitcoin is doing, I want to show you something that is just beautiful, because people get caught up in that 4 hour chart and that 1 hour chart, and they see a big dump like this. This was an easy 28%. Let me see. This was a 26%. I mean, maybe a little bit more. 26% move to the downside. Our previous move was actually a 30% or more. It was a 32%, 31.1% move to the downside. So this is actually very expected. There's no way there's no one straight line up. So you need, and this is very good because this allows the charts, the Newport chart and some other sentiment analytics, because the net unrealized profits charts tell us very good how the market is feeling. And when you have a dump like this, we can reset that chart really good, and I always love that. So, but now you see that I want to show you something. So we see that Bitcoin came right up to our golden pocket right here, the 161 Fibonacci level, and we were not able to break through it in the previous move. So we have this 30% correction that I was actually expecting to get all the way down here to the $25,000 level, but it didn't happen that way. The bulls with a double bottom right here took momentum, and we broke past that golden pocket, and we wanted to actually go past the 175. We broke that $52,000 line very well, and that move took us all the way to 58,000. But the reality is that we didn't have enough volume. We didn't have enough momentum to get us to the 200% Fibonacci level, which was the next resistance point or resistance level in the chart. So what did we do? Since we couldn't get enough momentum, what it happened, basically we came back to retest the 161. But not only we're retesting the 161 level, we are actually flipping our previous all-time high right here. So the previous resistance now became support. Oh, this is so bullish, guys. And with the fundamentals of Bitcoin moving the way they are moving, I gotta tell you, my man, if you're watching this, you're living great times. We are about to, if you're here, you're about to experience a wealth transfer in the likes of what humanity have never seen, especially with the amount of institutional investors that are coming into the space, guys. I gotta tell you, Bitcoin is looking massively bullish, massively bullish. So our next target, so we flipped the 161, and right now we faced some resistance since yesterday. We came right to the 1675, but I think that we're going to break up on maybe tomorrow could be a good day. Let me see how that 4-hour chart is looking. Yeah, we came a little bit down, and we're gonna break this line. Once we break above, I don't think we're gonna retest it because we are already retesting the golden pocket. So we will go. Our next stop is 75,000. Is $76,367. That will be the next target on the Bitcoin chart. But you know, we as everything, the roadmap continues to look as charted months ago. Those who my hustlers who have been here with me for a while, you guys know that I charted this when we were up down here, and somewhere around down here. Like we were coming through this, maybe flipping this 100 is when I think I charted it. And I told you guys that I was looking for that golden pocket to come here, for the tree to come to the middle. Actually, I was expecting the 171 because I wanted a $50,000 pre-wave, but we didn't get that. We got actually to the $43,000 pre-wave, and we came back down on to put our 4. So now, flipping this as support, the next stop, of course, is not going to be a straight line up, but our 5th wave target continues to sit perfectly right below at the $192,000. But I like to go for my 200,000 psychological round level. I think that will be a great target for this current move. Will that completion of the 5th wave will be the one that actually ends the bull cycle? That is yet to be seen, guys, because honest talk, with the fundamentals flipping the way we are, I can easily see Bitcoin going way above $200,000. So, but enough about Bitcoin. Let's talk about another favorite of the house, of course. Let's talk about Ethereum. And Ethereum, it's looking very good. It's been following Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin dumped, it also dumped, and now it didn't come to retest the 78. It didn't come quite bit there. Let me get rid of that trend line so you can see better. So we are looking to see where are we gonna place this 3 wave. So in Ethereum, we are not yet trying to place the 5th wave. We are looking to place the 3rd wave, and this is not a 4. This is not enough. I mean, maybe I will have to do some. I gotta go by textbook, but I don't see any clear ABC retracement. We can maybe make it. I'll have to look with more time, because actually doing proper Elliott wave analysis with 5th trend, there's a lot of, the Elliott wave has a lot of rules that you have to follow. Like every wave also move on 5 wave, which also move in 5 waves, and you can go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the 4-hour chart to the 1-hour chart to the even the 15-minute chart, and you keep going down, and you gotta, everything has to follow textbook Elliott wave trading rules. But I don't like to complicate you guys with the rules. I like to look at the macro so that you guys can see in a macro perspective how this is actually looking. And I believe that Ethereum will continue something like that. We have to come to this golden pocket. Maybe we can come and place a 4 here in the 170. The 100 will be the ideal place to come and do a 4 wave. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Now, what I do know is that Ethereum did come to test. Let me check here. I don't have. I need more data. This Bybit. That's why. Because there's something very, very, very bullish happening on Ethereum. Let me look at Ethereum in the Bitstamp should have enough data. Yeah, Bitstamp will be a good option. No, I'm not looking at BTC. I'm looking at the ETH. 1 second, guys. Let me. Kraken, Binance. Kraken should be good. Kraken should be good because I want to show you data. See, 2016. This is what I want to show you. Ha ha ha. So let me go to the daily so you can see why this is such an important. So here I'm showing you the all-time high that we had in Ethereum and on the 2017 bull cycle, which actually that the top of that took place on January 2018. Hence why many people believe that this bull cycle should get us all the way to January next year or even more. I'm thinking maybe October, November, we will be seeing a top. We're gonna be analyzing the times, but you can see that in the last bull cycle in January, it was when actually Ethereum hit that all-time high, and we broke past. You see that we broke the all-time high, but we came to retest it. We came to retest right here, this top right here on Ethereum, which that is a massive bullish signal that will signify that that signals that Ethereum is up for continuation, because we found strong, very strong support coming in at that previous all-time high. But I must tell you something about Ethereum, that the fundamentals of Ethereum are changing drastically. Everybody knows that Binance Smart Chain is kind of eating Ethereum's candy right now. You know, Ethereum gas fees are way too freaking crazy, right? So because of that, there are other chains that are taking advantage of that. But let me show you something that will change the game, and that is that scaling is coming to Ethereum in March. Optimism announces the mainnet launch, and this is a roll-up of the Ethereum network that will allow users to run transactions as a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. So all these DeFi's, we pretty much the Ethereum chain in a nutshell. The Ethereum chain, using layer 2 scaling solutions, people will be able, it will go from 15 transactions per second to 100,000 transactions per second, and the gas fees will drop drastically. I don't know if they're gonna be as cheap as Binance Smart Chain, but the issues that have been clogging the Ethereum network, the issues that have been keeping many projects off the network, or the issues that have actually hurt so many projects, have been solved, and they actually announced that they will be releasing this roll-up layer 2 scaling solution that in March, any week now. I'm just today is March, so I'm here. When? Because when this happens, guys, be ready for what's coming to Ethereum, because Ethereum should blow up now that the gates are open, now that there is nothing making Ethereum to crawl. Now Ethereum will be actually running, allowing several projects to get the full potential of the network and the amount of community and developers that exist on top of Ethereum. So let me know in the chat box if that is something you like, because that's definitely something I absolutely love. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. That's just amazing. Now, let's move on and let's see what's happening in the house, because there is a lot happening in the house that I have to kind of show you guys. But let me know in the chat box. So good. Ethereum is going to the moon. That's correct, David. Ethereum is going once. I have been looking at Ethereum this bull cycle, and yes, we got to all-time high. Yes, we actually had a massive run, but it wasn't nothing compared to what you see on Bitcoin. And for me, Ethereum has not had its day in the market yet. Ethereum, during this bull cycle, we should see a massive, explosive move that takes us to $20,000 at the very least. If Ethereum does not get to $15,000, $20,000 this bull cycle, it will be an underperformer of the cycle. You see what I'm saying? In comparison with other, Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot, Cardano, that is in a freaking tier, right? Bitcoin, the granddaddy. So you're gonna tell me that the operating system of the blockchain, the one that has the most community and developers on, is not actually, it's just not gonna happen? I don't think so. I don't think that that's the case. I think that Ethereum is actually up for a massive rally, and it has gone up, but it has not actually exploded. It has not exploded. So we should see that. But now, let's talk about what's happening in the house, because there is a lot happening that you guys need to know. The first thing is that if you are not in our community, you should be in the community, because if you're not inside Discord, you are just missing out. We have been doing several IDOs, securing allocations for projects before they actually get to market. We just had an amazing launch of Public Mint. Public Mint was literally amazing. Some of our community members already saw like 30x gains. As we actually launched live, thanks to the fact that your boy was able to secure a private allocation for our community. Over 60 people inside our community members are really happy this week because they were able to lock some massive gains. So congratulations to everybody who participated on Public. And let me tell you something, I'm looking at the Public chart, and although that yes, we are 10x, 20x, 30x above profitable, whatever, it has not done anything yet. It has not moved. Actually, I'm a little bit in shock, because when you see the hype and the momentum that was behind this project, and you see the amount of hodlers that are in the wallet, there is a disconnect. And they're about to announce the staking program. So given that they're a fiat, they are an FDIC insured fiat on ramp, the fundamentals are incredible. Yes, David, like David Carrillo is telling me here. What up, Tyler? Glad to see you around, my man. So, as I see the chart and I'm like, oh, this is gonna go for a few days, and then it's gonna do like paid network maybe did, and explode, because it has to explode. It has to freaking has a prime and then have a lift off that take us to the promised land, if you know what I mean. But nonetheless, thanks. See why my people that saw what we did, that now have been getting the hang of it, and that have been inside our Discord community taking an advantage. Now you can see it does not matter when you secure a private allo. It does not matter at what price it lists. You're already heavily profitable. It can go, in the chart, it can be everybody that bought it from the shop, it's $1, and I'm like, cool, I got it at 7 cents. Makes sense? Makes sense. I hope that now people are starting to see why your boy has been pulling the community in and telling you guys that for the next 4 to 6 months is IDO season. We are in a bull cycle. We gotta focus on what is hot, what is working now. My goal is to help you guys increase your wealth so that you can protect your legacy in the pursuit of your freedom. And the way you do that is by taking advantage of the things that are hot and trendy in the moment. And right now, due to the bull cycle, IDOs are hot and trending, and we're gonna have 4 to 6 months. The next season will open up in 2025, so that you understand the game. So everything runs in 4-year cycles in the cryptocurrency space, and you must be aware of that. So in 2017 we were here, and the people inside Discord, you have seen already several of the stuff. We still have a lot of the old content still in there, but now in 2021 is the time to do it all over again. Then in 2025 it will be the time to do it all over again. So if you are here today, if you're here right now and you already belong to the Wealth, Legacy and Freedom family, or you're already inside that Discord community, you are in good hands, my man. Let me tell you, you are good. Something very huge is also happening. So public means already launched. Public means out of the way. So guess what? We also had another private allocation that several others, even more people got in. AmpNet. In the chat box, who got an app? Who got in AmpNet? Say me. Let me know in the chat box if you got in AmpNet. Let me know. Oh, this coffee is really good. Let me know in the chat box if you got in AmpNet, because we have huge news, and that is that the AmpNet public offering, it's taking place on March 8th. Right here we have the official announcement. It's taking place inside Doc Starter. We got a good friend from Doc in the house. Hope that he's watching around, but that's the stuff. Like, there's sometimes I want to tell you guys stuff and I can't, right? But Doc Starter is gonna be launching this, and the FOMO that is building behind this project is great. So it's amazing to see yet another project that will be actually pulling or coming into market very soon. And our community was also a part of it. So congratulations to everybody who got in. We will see what is the performance, but once again, thanks to the fact that we got in at a private allocation, we don't have many issues. We sleep like babies at night. Can we agree on that? You're not worried about if it's gonna dump on you or not. You already bought the bottom, if that makes sense. Also, let me share because OMNI.ai, we were able to raise $240,000 from early backers investments, and we are moving forward. So I want to take this time to thank absolutely everybody here that took the leap of faith and became an early backer of this amazing project that we are pushing forward. You will see a little bit more about the plans and what we are going to actually do in here in OMNI in this actual live. So make sure you stay tuned, because I want to talk to you about some features. Every time I want to speak a little bit more about features. The seed round for OMNI, it's going to be a couple weeks. We are going to be very strategic, because we got to pay close attention here. If you invested in OMNI, you're good early backers, right? We open inquiries for seed, but we have not actually opened up the seed round yet. We already have over 60% of the seed reserved. It's reserved, allocation reserved, but we have not actually quote unquote opened. Why? Because as a project, we are dependent on substrate based dexes. Close attention, because this is very important. I want to make sure that we do this perfect, okay? Think about this. The substrate, so right now you know Ethereum, DeFi, Uniswap, right? And then you have Binance Smart Chain, right? And then there is a big, now you see even launch pads that are Binance Smart Chain centric, mooning projects that are pure Binance Smart Chain. Why? Mooning, right? Who's gonna be the next? Oh, you know who's gonna be the next? Polkadot. And if you saw FOMO for the Binance Smart Chain, that is nothing for the FOMO that the polka dot ecosystem will cause. Period. We know that. We have known this for a while now. Now, there is no pancake swap, there is no Uniswap for Polkadot yet. There are two projects racing right now. There are two projects racing. The first one, Polkadex, that is my favorite horse, if I am honest. I have seen their tech, impressive. Then we have PolkaSwap. It works just like Uniswap. It has better features actually, but they're not yet out. So you have two major contenders right now that are racing to release a full decentralized exchange on top of the Polkadot ecosystem. Follow me? Let me know in the chat box if you follow me. Word on the streets, once again, I will say the word on the streets is that Polkadex, at the very least, is planning to launch on May. On May. I don't know if it's going to be at the beginning of May, at the middle of May, end of May. We don't know. But OMNI as a project, we are dependent of them. I cannot list, I cannot go to market until they go to market. But not only that, when they go to market and we go to market, we are going to effectively be one of the very first projects that will be listed, giving us, and we plan to catch that momentum and roll over with it, if you know what I'm trying to go here. But now, since we have that timeline that is May, June, where we can in OMNI possibly be listing, I have to be strategic about my race, because I cannot do a seed round and a private round too far away from listing day, because I need to capitalize on the marketing that arises out of that. So think about this. Honest talk. If I do the seed round, which I already have 60%, and if I close seed, then I can move to private, and from private, we are in conversations with launch pads. I cannot mention names yet, but wait. I'm excited, right? I'm excited. Listen, if I do the race, for example, in March, and I finish the race in March because it's 1 month, I can fill the whole thing in March. It should not be an issue. But then you will spend April, everybody will spend April and possibly May not talking about OMNI. The marketing FOMO that you kind of create during your race will have already lost its effect by the time we list. So we are considering waiting on the seed until we have a clear picture of how that DEX listing will look like, because that would allow us to start the seed with enough time ahead, but not too far ahead. Am I making sense? Please let me know in the chat box, because I need to understand, especially my hustlers, my community that had the leap of faith and contributed and became an early backer. I need to make sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So I am trying to be as strategic as I humanly can, right? As humanly possible, to ensure that we get the most possible boom when the time comes. So this marketing effect, like all the hype you created during your seed and your private and your public, it's very important. Now, if you belong to, there is some launch pads coming. That wait until you see. Wait until you see. There is one launch pad. Actually, I'm gonna show you. This. There's one launch pad. that is gonna be called lemonade stand. Lemonade. Let me see. One second. Let me find that link, cause I gotta show you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna break something here to you, so you can see it. Pam, 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 pam. All right. So I want to bring that, and I want to take you right here. Bam. Guys, I gotta tell you, my community, I fought for this. This sold so fast, it's incredible. These guys bought ICO ratings, and they're looking to bring the lemonade stand concept to DeFi. What is a lemonade stand? Where you have, it's a true DAO, it's a launch pad, but done right. Done the right way, where projects can actually submit, and there is a vote, and there's proper due diligence, and there is transparency to the process, and then people can contribute. And I've been looking into this, and this is jig stack, and this is like it has it's a jigsaw. It's like a jigsaw. That's why they call it jig stack. Their first product will be the lemonade stand, which is that. But then they also are gonna have ETH Link, which is a second DeFi solution, and then they're gonna have more and more solutions coming out, from which their stack coin is in the middle of everything. But what I'm trying to say here is that the way they're going to actually do it, so if you have an ICO owner, he can register an ICO campaign, register the tokens for sales, configure everything, get a fundraising contract, and then pass it, get it from transfer for approved. It has to be approved, and then the investors are right here. So everything is done transparently in a decentralized way, the way God intended, without no shady deals happening on the back, if you will. So I love how this is actually looking, and I thought that it was a good idea to bring it. I was not able to get an allocation for the community. I tried. The best thing they offered me was for lack of better words, a personal bag, which for full disclosure I took, because shit, I'm not dumb, right? But this is something that is coming up around May or June, so I'm gonna keep it there. There's also Mantra DAOs launching more, and there's several of these things happening that is gonna play in our favor big time. That's all I can say. But moving on, I gotta now, keeping up with in-house news. I got bad news now. So I gotta move from the good news to the bad news, and that is that AT&T in March 1st they released their 10 DLC. This 10 DLC situation caused us to the traffic to stop, and you may be asking, what the heck is the 10 DLC? Well, if you can actually Google it. I got some news about it. Here's Telenex talk about the 10 DLC and what is a 10 digit. 10 DLC stands for 10 digit long code, and there are several issues, but in a nutshell, this is what took place. So AT&T decided that they didn't want a lot of people on their network. Oh, Max, you're asking about Mantra DAO? They're coming out with Send. They're coming out with a launch pad that is crazy. It's gonna be good. But now, 10 DLC. 10 DLC the way we drive traffic is that we are on top of the networks that allow us to have a direct bridge inside phones so that we can get communication to people. But AT&T decided, actually Verizon did it last year, and we had to actually even cut ties. We were paying the biggest network operator in the United States, Cineverse. That's the clearinghouse for Verizon. That's the clearinghouse for AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile. When you are abroad and you send a text message, for example, into the United States, that it gets routed through the SS7 network, and that goes into a clearinghouse called Cineverse that charges everything and then sends everything over. Well, AT&T decided that they wanted to charge a fee. There's no other way. They wanted more money. Right here. Verizon wanted 002, US Cellular half a cent, T-Mobile 3 cents. But AT&T is going to be charging almost half a cent. As of March 1, this is more news. This is Plivo, another gateway network operator, reporting the exact same thing, that AT&T plans to start its 10DLC integration on March 1. But what does this mean to us? That means that we need to now bend over to an I cannot make this shit up. You have a company from India that goes to bed with the NNID, which is a registry for all the carriers in the world, right? It's like an index, right? They went to bed and then they created a proposal to send over to AT&T. AT&T said yes, and now if an US-based company wants to drive any traffic through AT&T, now I have to go to a company from India and submit all this information right here. We have to pay even a registration fee, and we gotta pretty much, for lack of better words, bend over. The new charges, if I were to calculate, signifies over $200,000 per month extra cost for us in-house. We cannot take it. Honest, I cannot take an extra $200,000 just because a company from India got in deals with a company from United States to convince AT&T and Verizon to release an useless 10 DLC. Get this, they're not improving the service. They're not adding the routing of the traffic does not cost AT&T a penny more or less. This is completely arbitrary, and with this release they effectively managed to wipe out everybody in the industry. And I gotta tell you this, last Monday, it was last week when they enacted what we call the filters, the AI filters that should be routing, that basically these AI filters determine if we have already sent this, if we have not bent over, if we have not yet kissed the ring of the king, our traffic does not move from the network. They enabled those filters last week. The same day. We can track this by the minute, guys. We got down. All the layer 2 gateway solutions went down. People that we knew that were running successful operations out of the United Kingdom went down. Everybody that was running operations out of Canada went down. Everybody in the United States that were running an operation without bending over, for lack of better words, everybody went down. Every single one of them. And the only way to get back up to 100,000 and pretty much allowing another company to decide, and they basically they do an in-depth review in absolutely everything that you do, just to let you run traffic on their network. With so much happening, guys, I had to take an executive decision and make a call and say we just cannot do that. So we had to pause traffic. I closed the cart on Rock Solid Traffic, and all the traffic is 100% paused right now. As you guys know, I have done everything in my power to deliver everything that I have promised to you on time, every time I have done. But when you have powerful forces of the like of AT&T fighting against me, what can I do? Honestly, what can I do? We will try to continue to work, and we know how to do several things, but with this change, we cannot continue with traffic. We just can't, because I cannot pay $200,000 for no reason. For no reason. So I apologize for anybody that this may affect them. I know that there are some people that were still getting some bonus traffic that we promised, that maybe, although that we have done, and you guys know, I have done my best effort to actually deliver, forces that are out of my hands prevent me from doing so. I plan to come back. I have a couple things in the works, but they're not for sure at this point. I don't know at what point we'll be able to get back up. So there's that, there's the best way I can explain it. There's the best way I can tell you guys. There's kind of no other, easy way to go around that. And once again, I apologize for any inconvenience. I have guys that we refunded everybody who had paid orders. We refunded them and explained to them that what kind of that what's happening, but that's as far as I can go. Now, moving on to another side, we have reached 3,100 members in the Wealth, Legacy and Freedom Facebook group. So congratulations, thank you everybody who every week do an effort to help us get the word out and share our communities, share what's happening, share everything that is happening in the community. So I truly appreciate you guys. Now, Discord. Who is not yet on Discord? Tyler is asking, will you honor our clicks in the future? Yes. If we are able to get back up at some point, which our team continues to work and explore ways, we will. But remember something, Tyler, remember something. We are launching a social media app. We're gonna have traffic. You know what I mean? Facebook is a traffic hub. Google is a traffic hub. Instagram, so on and so forth. We will become a traffic hub, and there will be no 10 DLC that can shut us down there, because we own the thing. All right? So what, we may have to do something there later on, but let's get there first. Then I'm sure we can find an easy solution for that. But now, who is not yet on Discord? Who is not yet on Discord? Let me know, please. I am going to be dropping a invite link right now in the chat box a couple times so you guys can see it. If you are not yet on Discord, let me tell you, you are absolutely missing out. And you should be on Discord now. Please, 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 please. If you are on Discord, please add a picture to your avatar. Can we do that? Can you add a picture? I want to see everybody in our community with... It does not have to be a picture of you. It can be an avatar. But I want to get rid of the default avatar of Discord. I like when I... sometimes the avatar helps me remember better who you are, especially when you are just a username on the web. So if you already belong to Discord, please add a photo or avatar to your profile. It will take you a few seconds, and that will enhance the experience of the community as we all engage with each other. All right, deal. So let's go ahead and do that now. There is let me go there. I want to show you exactly where this is at. Well, 1 second, guys. Let me get to a place here. So inside our members area, we have released the Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom members area. If you head over to the automated marketing system and you click access here, and if you head over to lesson number 2, you will see that we have added a new VSL 7K methods presentation. This is a highly produced funnel that has a new VSL that was produced by our good friend DeMarco, a full-blown copywriter that we hired to help us with the script and the video production. So that is ready, it's working, it's moving, it's doing great. So now you have the funnel right here at your fingertips. All you have to do is add it as another offer to your OMNI tracker. So make sure please that you check that out, because that funnel will help you a lot with your promotions for whether you're promoting 7K or the community as a whole, and have different vehicles in there. That will help you guys a lot. All right, so let's talk about OMNI, shall we? Let's talk about my favorite subject, OMNI. We got some really cool stuff coming for OMNI, and I wanted to talk to you about these amazing things that are going to have. We're gonna have an OMNI feed. We're gonna have the most secure and better chat in space, hands down, period. I got no doubt in my mind of this. We're gonna have the OMNI store, where brands will be able to list their latest collections, and actually they will be able to, using a brand, an influencer brand matching engine that will help brands to find that perfect influencer that can promote. So imagine that you're L'Oreal, right? For a second, imagine that you are L'Oreal, right? So you can come to our app and you can list your latest makeup collection, right? Now you have the latest makeup collection, and this is integrated. You can buy it, you can sell, everything is integrated, right? But now you need to sell it. Well, because we know that you're L'Oreal and you're all about makeup, our system will identify all the top makeup influencers, and based on rankings and based on reputation and influence score, right? How or influencing power, right? What is the influencing power of that influencer, right? They'll be able to pick an influencer, click, and right then and there close a deal with that influencer. We are in the middle of that transaction. The brand will pay the influencer with OMNI coins. The influencer will be happy to take them. The influencer will head on to his feed. He will do his challenge, his video, or her makeup tutorial. Oh, girls, I'm using the latest L'Oreal lipstick, right? On the bottom of that video, where's the website? Where's the website? So you can, on the bottom of that video, there will be a button like this, buy button. So this is the makeup artist right? Oh, look, the lipstick, right? And right below, what do you think is going to be? A buy button for what? For the lipstick. The buy button will take it for the lipstick. One click up sells the whole 9 yards for the brand, showing other products from L'Oreal to that person to increase that cart value and all that good stuff that we can do. But now think about the amount of data. So now L'Oreal can hire a couple influencers and they will be able to gauge the performance, something they don't have right now. You need to understand something. If you are a brand right now, you just hire an influencer, they will charge you a ridiculous amount of money based on pixie dust that makes no sense. Believe me, I have seen it. And you pay them, they do the video, you know that something happened. You did see an increase on sales, but you kinda don't quite get the right data. You don't know exactly how well that performed. But now they will, because now they will be able to tell exactly how many lipsticks I sold thanks to that influencer. And if that influencer sold a lot of lipsticks, that increases his influencing power, which ranks him up on the makeup influencers. Follow me? Makes sense? Follow me there? It's just gonna be beautiful. I am blown away that no other social media network is doing this yet. Why? We're gonna do it because it's a no-brainer. Now, I want to show you something else that we're gonna do. Let me show you this. So, in here, so you have, this is kind of how the feed is gonna look like. Pimping, you're doing the challenge here, you're dancing, yada 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 yada, or whatever it is that you dance, right? And in here, you will have the song, right? Here, you will have the song. Right here. So imagine this. When you go to any app right now, you know, let me show you. Like, for example, you can pick a song, right? You pick your songs, but all you get to see is that those 30 seconds or those 15 seconds. And several times, and something that we see happening more and more, especially on TikTok and alike, is that you get to learn about a song in TikTok. Like, you didn't know about the song, but the song became popular thanks to TikTok. And then you hear it in the radio and you're like, oh, I know that song. But no, you don't. You just know the 15 second, right? Just that little sound bite. So imagine that you click in the sound and you go to the profile of the sound and you can hear the full song if you want. Now you can hear the full song. You can add it to your playlist and you can have, for lack of better words, all the features that you have right now in Spotify. I don't need to convince people to download a separate app. It's right inside. So you come for the social media, you come because you come for whatever reason, but you find an app that is delivering a tier 1 experience. Tier 1 experience. This tier 1 experience is giving you the feed, the short, the challenges, the entertainment, the rewards. You get a chat, full like WhatsApp. You get a wallet. You get stores. You can become an influencer and brands will want to work with you. But on top of that, you can have all your songs, your playlist, and this little soundbite portion give artists or content creators exposure. Now, you know how Spotify has become a platform for artists to launch. But they have to be discovering Spotify, and people have to have Spotify first. Here, no. You are an artist. You create a song. Tinky, tinky, tinky. You create a song. Now you grab a little bite of that song and you try to get it to go viral. You try to get people to do challenges and things just like they do now on TikTok around that song. That will give you exposure, because if your song goes viral on the social side, people will discover it, come to the Spotify like side or to the music streaming side, and they will start buying your song, downloading your song. You can offer songs that are for free, but you can also offer songs that are paid, and you get the 15 seconds. But if you want to get the full song added to your playlist, if you are an artist, you can charge in OMNI coins people to do that. We can actually allow artists to release full CDs, full like Sony. They will not need Sony player or Latin music. They will not need any of that, because we give them the platform. There are several artists that they're skipping the labels. They're bypassing the record labels, and they're using platforms just like Spotify to launch their careers. We'll be able to do all of that inside OMNI. The possibilities will be absolutely insane when you actually let your mind walk through the process of the advantages that this brings. And that is just one of the things that the app will have. NFT marketplace. So if we have a store, in the store you can sell a mug. You can sell, L'Oreal can sell lipsticks. But let's say that you're an artist and you have NFTs. You want to sell them. You have NFTs in other farms. So we plan to become a hub, because here's the deal. You have many NFT projects. We want to be the hub. We want to be the hub where NFTs from different projects can be actually exchanged. And it will be a barter, but also marketplace, because you can buy the NFT or you can exchange the NFT, you can play, it will give also those projects more exposure. It will also effectively onboard the community of those projects over, and so on and so forth. So the NFT marketplace will also be quite big, if you ask me, and it will be a competitive advantage that OMNI will have. So yeah, that's just the app, right? And let me show you something. Let's see if I can bring something here. Because people need to understand that we are planning to deliver a full experience, full tier 1 experience, right? So let me see if I can reduce this a little bit and move it around desktop center. So this, nobody has seen this yet. This is information that will be available inside our white paper, but I always like to give our community, the people that actually shows life, and you, my hustler, that are here with me today. Let me show you a little bit of the architecture on how the app will work. So for the users, you have the app, and for the user, it has to be easy. It has to be simple. It has to be a true tier 1 experience. It's not just about looking like a hot shot. It's performing like a hot shot. Like people ask me, Manny, what about this? And what about this other one? And this other social media is already on the interplanetary file system. And my answer to that is every single social media app that you see right now on the cryptocurrency space, everybody, for some reason, everybody's trying to get into the interplanetary file system through Cloudflare gateways anyways. That, what you sacrifice is too much. You cannot have an app. Out of the bat, any social media that you see out there that says interplanetary file system, forget about apps. That is web version. So you effectively cannot onboard 75% of the population. Nobody uses computers anymore. Everybody's on their phones. So if you plan to have a social media network and you don't have an app that can deliver a true social media experience, I'm sorry, but you will have a hard time getting adopted. You have to have an app that looks like just the next big tier 1 social media app. If you want to compete with Instagram, you have to be as good as Instagram. If you want to compete with Facebook, you have to be as good as Facebook. You have to deliver an experience that is comparable with. And of course, in the beginning, you know, you can have some glitches and maybe you don't have as many features and maybe the performance is not quite there on par. But at the end of the day, it has to be comparable. And for that, I'm sorry, you need this type of architecture. If you are not doing it like this, if you're not using microservices, and if you don't have the right database technology, and if you don't have the right blockchain technology, you will not be able to deliver a true social media experience to the user. And if the experience to the, you know, if the experience on the app is not pleasurable, they will not stay. For that, we need the right architecture. So for the users, it's just the app. In the middle, we have our API gateway. Then we have all our microservices handling from identity to profile, streaming, social, chat, audio, the rewards, the location, the AI, all the AI algorithms that are empowering the feeds and whatnot. The moderation, which is also contains some AI, all runs in here. The events, the stream handler, the boss, what handles all these microservices is happening on Kafka. And this is top-notch, next-level technology right here. Like what the way Kafka can handle these microservices is just second to none. And then of course we need, you know, databases. We're using Python base for Postgres SQLs, but then we have our Elasticsearch and Cassandra, which Cassandra is just amazing. And then we're using a Redis type setup for our cache, right? Because we need the cache. Then, of course, here we have our firewall that connects us all to all the, you know, Substrate, Polkadot, all the blockchain technology that is waiting here, consensus, live nodes, all that good stuff. So this is kind of how it's gonna work. Now, let me go so that you understand then from the delivery. So we have the app, we have the DNS, and then we have firewall. Security is at the most, so that we have our denial of service attack filter to prevent any DDoS attacks. Then the CDN, so that the CDN sits behind our firewall. And then we have multiple regions. Here we are showing 2, but we plan to have more regions. Here is where the replicas is taking place for continuity, but everything is being run on bare metal Kubernetes servers. Like our infrastructure is built on bare metal centers running Kubernetes. That's how we run. That's it. We are not on Amazon. We're not gonna be having to plug hard drive if we go viral. If a lot of people wants to come and join us, we're not gonna be shoving more hardware in order to keep up with the demand. No. We are building something right. We're building something the exact same way if Facebook on any tier 1 company will build its social media the exact same way, because we are here to compete with the top dogs, not with the kiddos in the playground. I hope that I'm explaining myself correctly, because I'm serious about this. How many programmers is producing these apps? Great that you talk, that you ask this space, because what people need to understand that the biggest thing is right here. Is the back end. The front end, we have full blueprints. Where are my blueprints? 1 second. Let me see if I can find real quick. I saw them somewhere. Looking for my blueprints. Let me show you my, right here. I got blueprints. So what you guys need to understand, when it comes to the app, we already have the framework, pre-alpha demo. We have it in the channel. I hope that everybody in the community have seen the demo. So we have all that. But right now, here's the blueprints of the MVP, which is the minimum viable product, the first version. The sign in, sign up flow is right here. Our video feed is right here. How you create a video, it's all here. Everything is being broken down step by step. All the settings. Like, look at all the settings. I want to show you real quick. Look at the amount of data that you will know in your profiles. Like, I'm gonna give you true data of how your content as a content creator is performing. You will have more analytics than any social media app has ever even offered. Because you need this if you want to build a channel that is productive. You need to know your numbers. You need to know everything. So we're gonna provide it to you right here. What do we got? Here's the chat. So we have the blueprints. So now we have one senior iOS. We have what else we got here? We got the wallet. Look at the wallet. Wallet's gonna be amazing. The rewards engine, look at how there's so much happening. But okay, now you have backend. That is the hardest part. That's where I have the most developers. I have AI guys, project managers, like 5 senior developers. I have 3 senior and 2 junior developers just there. Then we have 1 iOS guy, 1 Android guy. We're currently hiring another 2 because I told my guys that I wanted 2 of each. That's just how it is. But they don't have to think because we have a separate UI UX team. So here's what usually happens. These projects, they hire an app developer and they expect that app developer not only to code the app, but they also expect them to create the user interface and the UX experience. That's not their job. We have a separate UI UX team that builds everything, builds the whole UI down to the T, like every single thing, so that there is no guessing games. Now our app developers will come in the back and they don't have to guess, they don't have to they just code what they need to code as instructed, and they don't have to complicate things because everything is an API gateway. So the app developer never sees this. They don't see this. They don't care about this. All they care is about this little API gateway, and every single button, every single function inside the whole app is calling an API that is coded to perform the action for what it's coded for. So it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Also, we already have all the technology for the video processing. People don't get this. The video processing and to sync the duets and do that is crazy hard. We already have the SDKs coded for that, and we already have the technology that will allow us to ramp that up. That it's better than TikTok. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're gonna wait for live. That's not gonna be here for the beta. It's gonna be for the live. But believe me, guys, we will really take this to a whole new level. Okay? And we're doing this. We're following every step at the right time, in the right way, in the right order. We're not taking shortcuts. We cannot. With projects like this, we cannot take shortcuts. Does that make sense? Thank you, Sebo. Thank you, Space. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Aaron, because you guys get it. So, hey, that's how things work. All right? So, let's see what else. Let's keep moving on. Of course, we're going to have our influencer brand matching engine. We spoke about it. You are right here. You're an influencer. And then you're in a brand. We can match you. This is not rocket science, guys. Like, once again, I am still baffled with the fact that no social media app has done it yet. Like real talk, why Instagram doesn't have a influencer brand matching engine? Why not? Why not? We will. We will, because why not? We have the AI, we have the deep learning algorithms, we have the natural language processing that can handle every language, we have the machine learning. We have everything we need to properly analyze all the data points. All we have to do is train the neural networks to do what we need them to do. And for that, we have our AI experts that are working on that front. So, you guys see it, you guys see it, you guys see it. So, let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Let's go and see who are Manny's Hustlers of the Week. Once again, if you have not sent us a picture and you see yourself here, please make sure you send us a picture so that when we recognize you or do a shout out, we can see your face. But here we have Phillips, we have Oscar, Cordell, Keith, Randy Schrum, my man, achieving the copper, and you can earn up to 1,000 per week already, my man. So awesome to hear that. We got several hustlers every single week. I see too many people without pictures. Dana, congratulations, Dana. Now you can earn $500 per week. That's so awesome, so great to see so many people rank up and achieve the associate rank, copper ranks, and so on. But today I want to give a special shout out to Superior Future. We don't have your picture, but man, you already got to the silver rank and you qualify to earn up to $3,500 per week. That is simply just amazing. Congratulations. You really deserve it. It's so great to see so many people actually make it, so many people actually get there, so many people actually rank up and makes things happen. Congratulations to everybody who actually made it happen. It's just awesome every time, every single time. It's awesome to see people hustling, ranking up, making things happen. So how are we feeling in the chat box? How are we feeling? So now I want to know, any questions? Anybody has any questions, please let me know right now in the chat box. What do you think? What are you thinking? Do you have any questions for me? This is the time. Let me know. I am here ready to answer any questions you guys may have. Oh, I told you guys that today I had a lot. I came full packed. I hope you guys like the way we're moving, the way the community is moving forward, the way we are helping so many people get to the next level. Clint Bodin is asking, any new IDOs coming soon? And the answer to that is yes. We are, there's two I cannot speak about yet because we don't have them. But there is at least 2 or 3 coming down the pipe. Now, I've been giving the community a little bit of breathing room because I didn't want to come with too many IDOs, one back to back. So that will be huge. You know, there will be several IDOs coming. Believe me, there's no shortage of IDOs. Actually, we have been cherry picking. I have let go at least 3 IDOs that I was not comfortable with the token economics, if I am honest. So, but we got several coming. Noodle, it's gonna be coming in like 1 or 2 weeks. For those who whitelisted, there's several people that already invested inside the community. I'm gonna be managing that for them. Now I see that Mike, you're asking. No, I see another question here. Love the community, Mike. Will Omni have a desktop client? The answer for that is no, Mike. We will not have a desktop client during our MVP beta release. We're gonna be a full-blown app. We're gonna be just an app. The desktop version will come later. Because coding for desktop and making a desktop version is a whole different animal. That, it's better to launch the app first, the desktop version. I see people doing it backwards. Why would you launch the desktop version first when your major exposure is on the app? But we will have a desktop version, but it's gonna be placed on the roadmap for some time in the future. Al Collado is asking, we need to feed Omni with traffic. We will be rewarding you when you share with your network. So if you share the app with people, you will be rewarded. But I'm not quite sure I understand the question. Feed Omni with traffic. I mean, do we want you sharing the app with others? Yes, please. But I mean, you earn inside the app for, all in-app actions, not just sharing. Sharing will be an action that is actually heavily rewarded, but it's not going to be the only action that gets rewarded. What is the previous competition you just show? Where I can read more about it? Space 007 is asking, what is the previous competition you just show? What competition? The Manny's Hustlers of the Week. This is for people inside 7K. If you are inside 7K Metals, which I know that you are inside our community, we have a inside Discord, there is a whole section just for 7K that you can hear everything about it, man. You learn everything you need to know there. All right. Ready? Sorry. I see. Sorry. Okay. Then I see Clint. Ready for seed round on Omni. My money wasn't available last week. Okay, Clint. I know that you are a community member. That you are heavy into the community. Contact Nicolas. Nicolas, I know you're around, my man. You always are. Get in touch with Clint. I want to make sure that our community gets the best price. There is, I have a bag. I can let a little bit of my bag over if you want it, depending on how much you want. If not, you can learn from, you can wait for the seed. But the seed will not open. We will not have a seed round inside the community though. Early backers, right? Seed is for outsiders, if you will, right? Gracias, mama. For outsider, if you will. But yes, Nicolas. Yeah, there's Nicolas. Please talk to each other. We can work something out. Oh, look at that. That was a little bit of coffee in my lap. Guess what? I just got more fresh coffee in. We push the old one out. More gas. All right. So I guess we will have a referral code. Space. letmoneyhelp.com. I'm gonna put it here. Use that link. Allow our smart bot system guide you. Just go through the process, read every message, watch every presentation, register for the community, get into the members area, watch that welcome video. This video right here, inside the members home. right here. Make sure you watch this video. This video will ask you about this link. You watch that. Go through the process and you will learn how the process works and you will see everything. Where's my... Oh, Elvis, my man. Let me tell you, I have all the bags here. Getting this coffee out of Honduras has proven to be a challenge, my man. I will have to pay more on shipping than what I can charge you for the freaking thing. But no worries, we're working on it. I promise you, we plan to get you guys some coffee somehow. If I have to travel to the United States with my luggage full of coffee, I will. Believe me, I will. But bear with me, because with so many things in the pipeline and only 24 hours in a day, I have to prioritize, as you will understand. But no worries, we want you guys to taste this, because this is, you guys saw me make this. I literally cultivated this. I took it through the process. I dried it myself. I added some. You guys saw me. I have videos in the channel showing this. I took it to the roasters. We have some videos coming up later that will. We have a video that will show you guys the whole process, the whole thing, to show you the history of the coffee and the recipe and all that good stuff. The roasters, how this is actually being roasted the old way, the artisanal way, with wood, like firewood, not your electric roasters that the California guys use. No, we are like the good old days. That's why our coffee is the best. It's coming. So, any more questions? I don't see more questions right now, so let's get into our weekly giveaway, shall we? Let me go and see how many. Okay, let's do this. YouTube comment picker. YouTube comment speaker. Then I have to go to our good old channel. I gotta go to the channel and see how many videos we have. Let's go through these little by little and we'll get this done. Actually, I can pop it like this. That will be more efficient for me to do it. And then we have the comment picker so that we can go into the giveaway. So let me go content. We have since the 24th. So let's look at all the videos that I have posted since the 24th. There is a good question coming up. Nello Worker. Any prognostic for Wise token price at the end of the bull run? In my opinion, Wise has not yet had its day on the market. It had a good run on the beginning, 97 cents. Wise should be a $5 coin, in my opinion. Honest talk. I may not agree with maybe how some of the things that have run on the back, but that's not for me to do. I fully understand what the team is trying to do with Binance Smart Chain. If executed properly, that will be huge for Wise. But the problem is that the community not quite yet understand it, and there's some sour taste for some people. So we have to wait until things develop. We cannot rush through things. I truly believe that we can get to $5, honest to God, if things are executed properly. But anything above $1, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Anything above $1, it has not performed as expected. honest talk. It has not performed as expected, due to, in my opinion, the marketing has been horrible. I mean, there's no other way to put it. There has not been any proper structured marketing push. And it's not about having a good, fundamentally sound product. It's about having a marketing plan to let everybody knows about your fundamentally sound product. I can have the best app. If I don't have a marketing plan to let everybody know about that app, it doesn't matter that I have the best app. Does that make sense? That's why we are going after celebrities. Because we gotta have a full-blown marketing plan for OMNI. And it's not the crypto influencers. Of course, we're gonna have a lot of crypto influencers. Actually, I think that when Crypto Wendy will be featuring us in a week or so. And their combos with other big influencers, we cannot talk right now, but once you guys find out who they are, everybody will be doing dances in the rooms, believe me. But it's all about having a well-executed marketing plan. If you don't execute on a marketing plan, I'm sorry. You can have the best product ever. It's not gonna pump. Jay Robinson, if you should pull out or not, that's for everybody to think, to do that call. Honest talk. I am not here for Peter. I am not here for the team. I am here for the product. The product is fundamentally sound. Should the team have saved for marketing and should have had a marketing plan in place? Yes. Actually, several of us assumed that they were going to have solid marketing. Why they didn't do it, it blows my mind. If you think about the how well the race was run, when you look at Peter pre-listing day, right? For those that remember the pre-listing days, we need that Peter back. What happened to Peter after it listed? Why he didn't keep the momentum? Why there was no set marketing plan in place? Why they didn't have partnerships aligned? Blows my mind. As a marketer that understands the cryptocurrency space and how you should run a project, I don't know, but I cannot speak for him. So they have their way of doing things, their mindset. I have mine. That's good, So at the end of the day, I think that once Wise takes off, because it will take off, especially once Casper and Binance Chain, and once the layer 2 solution on Ethereum, so that staking doesn't cost an arm and a leg, so that taking your stakes or collecting your referral rewards doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Whew, that will be awesome. But until then, we gotta be patient. That's the best way to put it. So now let's go through this giveaway. We got quite a few. 24. So we got a couple videos that we have launched since the 24th. It's the 24th. Let me look. It's not the 24th. It's the 17th. Yeah, I know. 1 second. Why not? It's since the 17th. Boom. There you go. So, all right. So let's go through this and let's do this amazing giveaway. Now, let me do a disclaimer here. We are short on silver. We have been having issues getting the silver coins. We have everybody on a list. I hope to get through everybody this weekend. But I cannot promise anything because, oh man, the silver, like physical silver is in a true shortage. People don't get the magnitude. Once the paper silver gets out of the way and silver is allowed to have full price discovery, oh my God, that's gonna blow up. But right now, we are at the mercy of what can I say? We are at the mercy of the exchanges, if you will. So get shareable link. Let me go through this. So I want to go desktop center so we can show this, and let's go with the first video. Let's see how many comments we have on this video. 74 comments. So let's see if we got a winner. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Michael Jacob, congratulations. You won, you won, you won. You won a 1-ounce silver coin that we're gonna be getting up to you at the earliest convenience. Please make sure you reach out to us. Let us know your name, your address, and all that good information so that we can get the coin out to you. So glad to see you win. So let's see. Let's go to the next video and let's see how many comments we have on this bad boy. It looks like you don't have comments on this video. Why will I not have any? Oh, because this is a private video. Oh yeah, we don't have video. That was private for your eyes only. But we have another 33 comments on this next video. Thank you guys for supporting the channel so much every time. So let's see who's gonna win. Who's gonna win? My Parents Music. You won, you won, you won. Congratulations. Please make sure you reach out to us. Let us know. Let us know. That's a scammer. Oh, team, thank you. That's a scammer. Thank you for letting me know. If that is a motherfucking scammer, we're gonna rerun it. Thank you. Please check, team. You're around kind of checking. Please check, because I'm not gonna reward any scammers. I know that we have some scammers. What about Mustafa? That looks like a... Hopefully it's not. Team, let me know. Is this guy a scam? Let me see. Can I see the actual comment? No, I can see his channel though. Oh no, that's a legit comer. So Mustafa, congratulations. You won. Make sure you reach out to me. Now, My Parents Music. That was a scammer too? No. Hopefully not. Should have read his comment. My bad. I don't mean to do this. But we don't want to be rewarding scammers here, and unfortunately YouTube is full of them. Howley from Tennessee always inspires us to get better info. Jazz Kirsch, congratulations, you won. Please reach out to us. Make sure you reach out to us so that we can get you a 1-ounce silver coin. Now let me go to the next video. Let's see how many comments we got on this one. We got 20 comments. Let's see who won, who will win. Ben Sweet. So glad you won, my man. You won. Please reach out to us. Let us know your name, your address, so we can ship this to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Let's go with another one, because we had several videos since our last show. We got 38 comments on this one, so let's see who will win. Okay, this is a scammer right away. This is a scammer, so let's pick another winner. Oh my God, Lee, how you do it? How? I know you participate on you comment on every single video, my man. Thank you so much. You won again, like for the 4th time or something. So thank you so much. We truly appreciate the fact that you are here every single video, supporting our channel, liking, sharing, and let me see something. My people in YouTube, that doesn't look blue. That like button, does that look blue to you? If it doesn't look blue, why not? Make sure you hit that like button. Ensure that when you hit right there, yeah, it's right there, look, right there. In YouTube, it's right there. Make sure it turns blue, okay? All right. Thank you, Lee, for supporting the channel every single time. I cannot appreciate you guys enough for all the support you guys bring to the table, sharing all our news, sharing all our videos, sharing our content with your respective networks. Truly appreciate it. Let's see who's gonna win here. Who's gonna win? Oh, that's a scammer. So let's pick another one. That's the same scammer again. Oh, Nathan Petrelli, congratulations, my man. You won. Please reach out to us. Let us know your name, your address. We're gonna get a physical true silver coin to you. A silver coin. I'm gonna get that to you, my man. Thank you for all your support. Now, let's go with the last video. And Tyler is right now saying, shit, I never win. I comment and I never win. Let's see. Hopefully this one. I see your name there, my man. You didn't win, Tyler. Sorry. Maybe next one. Henry. My man, he is an OG hustler of the channel. So glad you won. Please reach out to me. Let me know in Discord somewhere. Give me your address and we will get this out to you. Thank you, everybody who is here with us week after week, truly helping us, truly supporting us, truly making things happen for us. I cannot appreciate you guys enough. It's a true honor. Thank you for watching, and remember, always remember, it's not about the money, it's about the freedom. Ever since I dropped out of high school, I have wanted to be successful. One day I was told that if I wanted to, quote, make it, I had to hustle. And ever since then, that's exactly what I have been doing. Every day I wake up and I hustle. And while it's free to dream, it's the hustle that makes dreams come true. Since I was 17 years old, I have been in a race. The race to success. Every single day grinding and hustling, doing whatever it takes to become the best at my craft. Fast forward to today, I have become the best direct response marketer in the industry. I have also created technologies that other marketers could only dream of. But no matter how far I have come, the race has never stopped. Always chasing, always racing, always hustling. But every time I felt like I was close to achieving success, every time I felt that I finally had a success in my hands, success always escaped from me. And it always felt like this race was never going to end. No matter how good I was, no matter how great the technologies were that I created, no matter how hard I hustled, there was always something that kept me from achieving the success I long hustled so hard for. What could it be? I always asked myself. Why is that every time I got to the point that I felt success was within my reach, success came back around, slapped me in the face, and once again escaped me? So as always, I went back to the race, knowing that only those willing to go too far can possibly find how far one can go. Knowing that if I didn't quit and I keep racing, one day it was going to be my day. And you know what? That one special day actually happened. I realized that it was not my fault. I realized that I was looking in the wrong direction. I realized that the whole race was rigged against me. The reason why I wasn't making it was not because I wasn't hustling hard enough or because I wasn't racing fast enough. The reason why I was not achieving success was because powerful forces always made sure it was that way. The Google slap, Facebook banning our ad accounts, and native ad networks getting rid of hustlers like me just because they found a new partner, a Panda update, or a new regulation or policy always seem to get in the way. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how much I hustled, there was always some big corporation or the powers that be getting in the way with some new rule. The result was always the same. Back to square one. Regardless of how hard I hustled or how far ahead in the race I was, I always had to start all over again. Until one day, I decided to stop. For many years, I was in this race alone. For many years, I was hustling non-stop without sharing with anyone my secrets. I always thought that if I shared them with people, they will steal them from me. But what were my secrets worth anyway, if every time some big corporation was ready to stop me in my tracks? What was the point of walking this road alone if I wasn't going to give me an edge over the rest? When 2020 came around and I witnessed governments taking away people's livelihoods in a blink of an eye, it was clear to me that in order for us, the people, to overcome these powerful forces, that we had to work together. And instead of complaining about the problems and feeling bad about ourselves, that it was up to us to create the solutions to bring a more level playing field. All this time I had it all wrong, and I was measuring my success based on how much money I had in my bank account. But what is that money worth if the government can just print away and devaluate all the wealth we think we have? How can I measure success based on how good my bank account looks if the people around me are literally struggling? How can I call myself successful when I have literally never stopped to extend my hand and help those who felt behind? So I started the race again. My hustle now is more important than ever because success is now measured in a whole new way. The race feels different. It feels like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Today, I am on a new race. A race that aims to help as many people as possible. A race that aims to lift individuals up and give them a chance. A race to create a whole new set of technologies aimed to level the playing field. A race to ensure that everybody I come in touch with gets a chance to be successful again. Those same corporations and governments will continue to be against me. But this time, I am not alone. I have a pack of hustlers that ride with me and will not stop no matter what obstacles these forces throw at us. One thing is for sure. This time we will not stop. This time we will not bow. No matter how hard, no matter how much we have to hustle, you need to know one thing. We will not stop until true success is achieved. So let me ask you, are you hustling with